So my sister's starting university in a week or so, and as her tall, beautiful, talented older brother, it lies to me to guide her through this experience and make sure that she is truly prepared for the years ahead. And also, you know, because I've got nothing to do, no money and no friends, and also because I've got no money, a lot of time and nothing to do, I figured, you know, why not make it into a video, put it on the internet? So Hannah, this video and this embarrassing photo are for you. Okay, so to make this very easy, I'm going to break it down into 3 main points. You've got your room, you've got the kitchen, you've got the toilet, and I guess you have the university as well. So that's 4 main points. So the first 3 points kind of start in one, and then we'll split off. So the first thing that's going to happen when you walk into a university accommodation is it's going to be awkward and it's going to be weird with your new housemates. Everyone's going to be trying very hard or trying not to look like they're trying very hard, but in reality it's just a bunch of people moving into a place who don't know each other. You know, just be friendly, be yourself. Like, they're going to find out who you are anyway. So I've written down sort of top ways to get to know your housemates. The 3 main things to think about is tea, but I know you don't like tea, Hannah, so that sucks. You could also bond over sports teams, but you don't like sports. So instead of these 2 things, I'm just going to put down a general mutual interests. Find something that you and your housemates both like and talk about it. So meeting people can be difficult, so I've also written down the bad things to not talk about because they might cause tension in the house. And these things are Brexit, I guess you could put politics, sports teams, because, you know, if you actually don't like the same sports team, then it's not conducive to a good relationship. Anything that sort of gets antsy. So if you want to avoid these and just go for things like books, the weather. Oh my god, the weather is so good to talk about. Moving in. What do you study? Actually, on that point, it's a very good idea to just have a piece of paper here that says what you study, where you're from, and your name, because those 3 things you're going to have to say about 50 million times to everybody you meet. So we're over the initial moving in and sort of getting to know your housemates, and I'm sure you've smashed it and they all love you, but if they don't worry, because it doesn't really matter, you'll make lots of friends anyway. Anyway, on to the first of 4, room. Okay, so your room is your own sanctuary, it's your own temple, it's your own place at university, and I would definitely recommend putting up some posters, putting up wall hangings, you know, bring a plant, like, do all this crazy stuff. Trust me, you do not want to have a bland, boring room. The more homely and the nicer you can make your bedroom, just the better you're going to feel in general. Also, learn if people can see in your window, because otherwise you'll be flashing yourself to everybody on the outside. That'll happen. It's pretty simple, it's pretty self-explanatory. Everyone's got a bedroom, you know what to do with it. That brings us on to point 2, which is toilet. So toilets, it really depends where you're living, but some lucky people will have en-suites, and good for you, but I'm assuming you don't, Hannah. I could just go and ask you, but I'm not. So just get over it, everybody poops. So of course, general bathroom etiquette. Leave it nice. Don't leave it not nice. Buy toilet paper. Don't be that guy or girl. Cool, yeah. Okay, so the third thing we're going to talk about is the kitchen. Now, this is where people do cooking, which isn't usually a skill that a lot of people have before university, but some people will, but I'm just going to lay down 3 things that are really important. Establish with your housemates if you're going to share dishes, or if you're just going to use your own. Also, just like wash up your stuff. It takes like 5 minutes. I know it's really difficult because you've never had to properly do this before, but just do it. Do it. I mean, I know this advice is going to fall on deaf ears because I watched a video just like this before I moved in, and my kitchen was gross. Toasty maker. If your kitchen doesn't have a toasty maker, supply one and you shall become godlike to your housemates. Things not to do in that room is leave lots of mess, you know? If you spill something, clean it up. I'm looking at you, past Barnaby. So we're finally on to the 4th and final, potentially, maybe, I don't know, this is kind of a vague way of putting a video together. Point, which is university. So the one thing to realise is you have so much time. You have so much more free time at university than you do, except when you're unemployed like me. Go out, join a society, you know, even if it's a bad one, like, at least you've learned something new. The top tip for societies is join as many as you can in your first week, and end up going to one of them for most of the year. Of course, I shouldn't talk about university without talking about lectures. Go to those. Also, I guess, like, do your work at the library, don't work in your room and mix all those, you know, it's like science or something. Don't mix work and play. I think that's it. And of course, with all these points covered, the most important point is get wasted. Just go and have fun, you know, just enjoy it, it's amazing. I wish I was back there, but I'm not because I've got a real adult stuff to do. But yeah, you know, like, just have fun, Hannah. You're gonna have the most amazing 3-4 years, however long your course is. If you liked this, share it to your friends so I can get views and get a job on YouTube. Nah, I'm kidding. Anyway, Hannah, have a great time, take all your stuff. You can come borrow any of my things anytime, apart from this blanket, because it's really nice. So I'm gonna stop rambling. Yeah, cool, you're awesome. Have a good one.